welcome, welcome. Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. I'm afraid this microphone doesn't work. I'm afraid this microphone doesn't work. I have the old one ready. Can you hear me? Papa, can you hear me? La da da, la da da. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. What? You can hear me? Is it better? I was so afraid. I'm like just going blah, blah, blah. Good thing I wasn't saying anything nasty. It works because what I did today is I got this. So this part there is like the regular normal audio plug thing. And then this is the USB. So I was able to get my professional microphone out of the box that it's been hiding in since I bought this new computer. And then I needed to download a driver update, which is why I needed to restart. It has an echo. Okay.
Sound back. Sound back. I have my old one. All I need to do is unplug and plug it back to plug. Do you have a game for you guys today? I do have a game for you guys. Setting. Sound. Put microphone. Sound is there, but too low. Okay, tell you what. I am going to plug in the other microphone, but you know what's funny? That one is too loud. That's what. One's too low, one's too loud. Oh my goodness. Yeah, maybe I'll do. I don't know. I'm gonna unplug this one.
Previous audio device was plugged back. Settings were updated. Okay. What better? Wait a minute. Were you saying it was better with the old one? Well, it's okay now? It's okay? Is it, now that I plugged in my rainbow one, is it too loud? I'm real close to, I have it like real close to me, and the levels look like they're going too high. I do have games. No, it's not too loud. Okay. Then let's play. So this is Christmas trivia with 5 different categories that it's going to go through. Traditions, music, food, foreign countries. You can hear. Okay, Zach says he can hear. Mumsy says correct. Okay. The microphone is pretty close to me. So if I need to move the microphone away, just let me know. All right, so our first question. Which country started the modern Christmas tree tradition? I think it's Germany. But I could be wrong. But what country do you think started the modern Christmas tree tradition? Zach says Germany. Let's see.
First question. Which country started the modern Christmas tree tradition? Germany.
Yay!
That's 1 point if you got it right. What plant is traditionally hung at Christmas and encourages people to share a kiss underneath it?
Do we want that stupid music? I don't think so. Oops. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry I didn't pause it. We knew that was mistletoe. Okay, I'll pause it this time. The cat's in front of it, so I can't see when it's about to get close. What star sign would you be if your birthday is on Christmas? Mumsy! Mumsy's birthday is the 27th. And I know what sign she is. So, yeah, Zach and Mumsy both said mistletoe. Good job. Zach saying Capricorn. Okay, baby, you need to get down. She's being bullied by Mr. Piggy, so she doesn't want to be down. She feels safe when she's up here with me. That's why she wants to get up here. Yeah, Mumsy says Cap for Capricorn. I'm gonna see somewhere there's like music background. But I don't find it here. I don't see it. It must have been StreamYard that had the music background. Have virtual backgrounds, video clips like for intros, text styles. It's just the background where I got my peacock. Design, that's like the thumbnail thing that's up there. Overlay. Oh, should we try an overlay? For Christmas, a Christmas overlay. Is there like falling snow? Well, there's snowflakes. Stars. Well, that's new. Yeah, but I'm not seeing. Where's chat? There we go. Oh, now baby's in front of the screen again. Oh my goodness! Baby. Yeah. Just Capricorn. All right, moving on to the next question. Capricorn! The modern Santa Claus figure was inspired by a 4th century bishop known for his generosity. What was his name, and in what modern day country did he live? Wow! What a great question. I think it's St. Nicholas. And it's somewhere like when I was growing up, they were called the Eastern Bloc. Okay? So maybe it's the Czech Republic or Poland or Slovakia or Bosnia or some I live Eastern Bloc, okay? It's an Eastern Bloc country. Oh, you like the snow? Oh, on with the show. Yeah, okay, we're moving on. St. Nicholas. Zach says St. Nicholas and the Czech Republic. Let's see, that would work for me. Oh, Turkey! Oh, that's not even Eastern Bloc. According to Clement C. Moore's 1823 poem, A Visit from St. Nicholas, how many reindeer does Santa have? Oh, we figured this out before. Because there's Comet and Dasher and Dancer and Prancer, or Vixen and this and this and this. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? So, that's the song, not the poem. But I'm going to guess the poem, that the song was written using the names of the reindeer from the poem. I'm going to guess. So I'm going to say 8. Zach's also saying 8. Oh, Mumsy, Norway, also a great guess for where St. Nicholas was from. But wrong. 8. 8 reindeer. According to the Bible, what 3 gifts did the wise men bring to Jesus? The Magi, the wise men. Well, I don't know if you guys want to write it in, but gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Oh, Mumsy and Zach, both great participation tonight. These are, the general knowledge seems to be pretty easy. We missed turkey, gold, frankincense, and myrrh. I don't know if Mumsy wants to try writing all of that. Dun, da, da, da. Gold, frankincense, and myrrh. When was the first known Christmas card sent? Wow, this is a great question. 1611, 1711, 1811, or 1911? Well, they were really popular in the Victorian age. I'm going to go with C for 1811. A would be the Pilgrims era. Of course, this could be in Europe. Who knows? I'm going to go with C, but I could totally be wrong. I'm just guessing. Zach is also going with C. Wow. Okay, let's read this. The first known Christmas card sent in 1611 when Michael Mayer wrote one to King James I of England. The first commercial Christmas card was created in 1843 by Sir Henry Cole and the artist John Callcott Horsley in London. See, they were really big during the Victorian age in London. Yeah. Wow. Okay, well, we learned something new there. Good, keep us on our toes. Before Santa's red suit became popular, what color was he often depicted wearing in early illustrations? White? Like white fur, like a polar bear? Mumsy says, nope, see? Oh, nope, she wasn't going to write gold, frankincense, and myrrh. See, I'm on to her. I know her style. Okay, what color? We just need a color. I'm going with white. Zach's also going with white. Kind of before Santa Claus is the whole red suit thing. And before that, it was pretty much just Father Christmas or St. Nicholas. And so, yeah, I'm thinking white. Because we did have a picture of St. Nicholas earlier. Tan. But also colors like green and blue. All right. General knowledge. What type of bird usually appears on Christmas cards? Wow. It's not a sparrow or a robin, but the partridge and the dove are both used. The partridge because the partridge in the pear tree, but the dove because of the whole peace on earth thing, you know. So I'm going to have to go with D. Dove. Zach is saying the partridge. Mumsy, do you want to get D, the dove? Okay, 2 doves, 1 partridge. Both of those are, we know it's not A or C. It's not a sparrow or a robin. What? What? Wait a minute. Robins are on Christmas cards primarily because of a Victorian-era tradition where postmen wore red uniforms and were nicknamed robins. This created a strong link between the bird and the delivery of the festive greetings, which illustrators then began to feature on the Christmas cards. Okay, that's got to be a UK thing. I mean, obviously it says Victorian era, but I mean maybe Victorian and UK Christmas cards have robins. I don't think I've ever seen a robin on an American Christmas card. Okay, yo, traveling fools in the house. Good to see you here. We're doing a Christmas. Which country does Christmas Island belong to? A territory named after its discovery on Christmas Day in 1643 by Captain William Miners. I'm thinking it's in Australia. It's 1643. There's a territory. There's a territory in the country. William Miners. Or it was named Christmas Island. Okay, because of its discovery on Christmas Day. Yeah, Traveling Fool's agreeing with me about Australia. Yeah, I think so. Yay! Australia. Okay, round 2 is Christmas movies. Christmas movies. In Home Alone, Kevin faces 2 burglars who call themselves the Wet Bandits. Wow, one is Harry. What's the name of his partner? Oh my goodness, I have no clue. I have no clue. I don't remember. Zach says England. Is that because in 1642 England was, Australia hadn't had its independence yet? And it was part of England? Was it 1642? That's Columbus. 1643, 1 year after Columbus. Interesting. It's right below Java. Cool. So it's on the western side. Is it? Or is that? Well, it's on the north side somewhere. Yeah, I always thought it was like northeastern. Not sure where Indonesia is in relation to Australia. Other than it's north. I know it's north. But I mean, the east and the west of Australia, I'm not sure, where Indonesia is. Okay, nobody knows this one. All right, yeah, that's tough. That's tough. I hope they're not all hard like this. That's Marv. Okay. Unless you just watched it, how many lights were on the Griswold house in National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation? Oh my gosh. Is this like one of his neighbors complained or something and he says, I have 1,453 lights or something? I have no idea. 25,000. Wow, traveling fools, 25,000. Yes. Oh my goodness. Good job. All right. In which film starring Jim Carrey does the main character try to steal Christmas? The Green Man. The Green Man stealing Christmas. The Grinch Who Stole Christmas. How easy. It's nice to have an easy one. You're making trivia now and just read this. Oh, well, good. It was perfect timing. Perfect timing for you. Okay, this is the Grinch. We all know this is the Grinch. You can write it. Dun, da, da, da. In the Christmas Chronicles 2, which real-life Hollywood couple plays Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus? I think it's Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn. For some reason. There's Zach coming in with Grinch. Yes. Was it Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn? Does anybody else remember? I might have only seen it once. WTF is the Christmas Chronicles. I know. But I think I saw it on like a cable station or something. Yay! In Die Hard, which is a Christmas movie, what is the name of the main villain played by Alan Rickman? Well, some of you guys might know it. I don't. I saw Die Hard when it came out, but it's not like I've watched it again and again. Every year I gotta watch it as a Christmas movie, so I've seen it, but maybe I've seen it twice. Nakatomi. Oh, Mumsy knew Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell. Wow, good job, Mumsy. Oh, the villain is Hans Gruber. Okay, okay, you got that in just in time. Let's see. Is it Hans Gruber? Indeed it is. Very good. Look at old Alan Rickman there. Who plays the role of Buddy the Elf in the 2003 Christmas movie Elf? Will Ferrell? Do you guys do the Elf on the Shelf thing? I never did that. That came out like after I moved to Cambodia. And so like I never did it with my kids. And I don't have any grandkids to do it with. Yeah, Traveling Fool saying Will Ferrell. Oh, Mumsy even knew Hands. You must have just watched it with David. Will Ferrell. This holiday, discover your inner elf. Okay, we've got a multiple choice here. In the holiday, Iris befriends an elderly screenwriter who becomes an important part of her stay in Los Angeles. What is his name? The Holiday. I just feel like saying Arthur, but I really have no idea. Traveling Fools also has no idea. Mumsy, Zach. Wonder where Chalet is today. I'm so disappointed, Traveling Fools. I bought this adapter thing so that I could use like my real studio microphone thing that I've had for a few years. And then I restarted my computer so that I could update the driver. And it didn't. Well, Mumsy said she could hear me, but it was really low. So I might be able to fiddle with it. Okay, we're all going with Arthur. All right. I really have no idea. It's just a guess. It is Arthur. Yay! Okay, which actor played the President of the United States in Love Actually? Why couldn't this one be a multiple choice? I don't know. Is that what Hugh Grant was? I know Hugh Grant was in it. I have no idea. I hated that movie. It's like I didn't even finish watching the whole thing. I just thought it was so stupid. But then I think I saw a clip of the end. I think this is the movie where they someone holds cards like with writing on them and then flips and then throws away each card kind of thing. But I don't know. I couldn't even watch the whole thing. Christmas rom-coms are not my forte. Yeah. And none of us have any idea. Stupid movie. It was Billy Bob Thornton. Wow. In A Christmas Carol, the 2009 version with Jim Carrey, who invites Scrooge to Christmas dinner? His nephew. It's got to be either his nephew or like a lady friend that he likes. Oh, Tim. Good guess. Tiny Tim. Inviting him for Christmas dinner. That's a great idea. I know in other movies, like in Scrooge with Bill Murray, which is my favorite, the nephew had invited him over. Mumsy says it's always Tim. All right, Tiny Tim. Oh, at the very end to stay for dinner. Yes. Oh, his nephew. Because it wasn't talking about the end, it was talking about in the beginning. It didn't clarify, all right? I give you guys credit. It did not clarify the beginning or the end. In the end, he goes to Bob Cratchit's house, and they're about to have dinner, and Tiny Tim probably does invite him to stay for dinner, right? But in the beginning, his nephew invites him over, and that's why, like, one of the things when he goes to the past, the present, and the future, he sees everybody at the nephew's house who's at the party, like, talking bad about him. Like, oh yeah, your uncle is such a Scrooge, or whatever, right? And the gifts, right? It's like, oh, he gave you another stupid gift. He's got all this money, but he just gives you this little, stupid gift. And then in the future, when, like, Scrooge has died, everybody's like, nobody cares about him or whatever. I don't know. Happy Kwanzaa. A silk hat. In Frosty the Snowman, let me read the question. 1969. How does Frosty come to life? Yes, the magic hat. Okay, silk hat, magic hat, something like that. Indeed. Classic. Burl Ives, right? I would have been 3 years old when it first came out. There we go, the hat. Round 3 is music and songs. What is the best-selling Christmas song of all time? I want to say White Christmas. I don't know. It's probably Mariah Carey's stupid song that I hate. All I Want for Christmas Is You. It's probably that. Oh, hey, Asian Adventure. Hey, Jim is in the house. Jim's my new friend. I saw him. Okay. I caught his channel because he lives in Koh Kong, and Koh Kong was evacuating, and this was like up-to-date news of what was happening with the border conflict situation. So, and it came up in my feed because I'd been watching a lot of, so the algorithm was giving me border conflict stuff. And since he was talking about the evacuation and I saw it, so then I started watching a few of his videos. And then I think it was on Monday, I'm going for my tutoring, and I see him walking on the street. So, I go a little bit up ahead, I can't just stop right there. So I go up a little bit and I pull over. And then as he's walking towards me, I go, Jim, is that you? Jim, are you Jim? He goes, yeah, it's me. I said, I'm the Maven. Because he was talking about evacuating. And I was like, hey, I got a villa with extra rooms. If you and Chantu need a place to stay, you can come stay with me. Because he was talking about maybe going to Vietnam or something. I'm like, you don't have to go all the way. You can stay with me. But who am I? He doesn't know me, right? So I was like, yeah, I'm the Maven, And now on his show, whenever he goes live and I'm talking to him, I'm in the chat, he's always telling the story from his side. Say, go follow her, go follow her. So you guys also go check him out. If you like him, then check out his channel. Traveling Fools has a channel as well. A lot of good content. Both Traveling Fools and Adventures in Asia with Jim are in my description right now. They're there. I already added them. It's in the description. So be sure to check out their channels. Yeah, Asian is Jim. It's Jim. So we're all thinking, and even Zach said white Kwanzaa. Okay. So White Christmas. Let's see, is it the best-selling Christmas song of all time? Yes, it is. All right. What is the name of the Pogues' big Christmas hit from 1987, where Christy McCall features on vocals together with Shane McGowan? this, when we've done some Christmas Carol music trivias on our Tuesday nights, this song has come up. Even in the emojis, in the emoji one that we did. Fairy Tale in New York. My sound's a little wonky. Chalet! You missed the beginning when I actually had plugged in a different microphone because I went and I bought this special adapter so that I could use my professional microphone. And at least Mumsy said it was too low, she couldn't hear. And I did a little bit with the settings. It wasn't working. Maybe I'm talking too loud here. I'll move it away from my, I just moved the microphone back a little bit. Why doesn't anybody tell you? I know, go to your defaults again. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Is this any better? Nothing to do with your talking. It's your default setting. Well, I just made a change on the setting. Is it better or worse? Is it better or worse? Because everybody was giving me feedback in the beginning. So much better. Okay, good. All right, Fairy Tale in New York. Of New York. Okay, close enough. We're not that picky here. Which popular Christmas song was actually written for Thanksgiving? Oh, that's cute. What a great question. I have no idea. Grandma got run over by a reindeer? Does it say Christmas Eve or that? Well, what about over the river and through the woods to grandmother's house we go? No. Thanksgiving. For the meadows and through the woods, yeah. Jingle bells? Traveling Fool says jingle bells. Now you can't always be here for the sound check. Even Mumsy says much better. Okay, good, good. All right, let's see. Which song is it? This will be interesting. Who said jingle bells? Who said jingle bells? Traveling Fools. You knew it was jingle bells. Wow. Very good. Very good. Very good. I'm impressed. Can you guess the Christmas hit? Okay. The tree is usually Christmas. Is it I'll Be Home for Christmas? Going home for Christmas? Driving home for Christmas? I'm thinking I'll Be Home for Christmas. Not the best emojis, but everybody's saying Merry Christmas to each other. Nobody? Is there a delay? A delay? A delay in my chat? Oh, here we go. Courthouse Street, Lowell. Okay. Driving Home for Christmas. Chris Ria. I don't even know who that is. I've never heard of them. The 12 days of Christmas. On the second day, what did my true love send to me? 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. 2 turtle doves. I'll be home on Kwanzaa Eve. Driving Miss Daisy. Oh, there you go. Chalet came in with turtle doves. Yes. Turtle doves.
Two turtle doves. And a partridge in a pear. Wham's Last Christmas topped the charts in 1984. Which two artists make up the popular duo? I didn't even know Wham was a duo. I thought they were a whole band. I thought there was like 5 or 6 people. What the heck? George Michael is one. That's the only one I know. I don't know who else. Let's see. Traveling Fools and Zach also came in with two turtle doves. So we know George Michael. Who's the other one? Save you guys some typing. You don't need to write George Michael if you don't want to. Just write the other one. Porgy, Georgie, and Porgy. Really? Andrew something, Traveling Fool said. Okay. Andrew or Porgy? Andrew Ridgely. There you go. Good job. What is Elvis Presley's greatest Christmas hit? It's got to be Blue Christmas. I'll have a blue Christmas without you. Yeah, everybody's saying. Oh, Zach had George Michael and Andrew Ridgely. Good job. Blue Christmas. Everyone says Blue Christmas. I think it's Blue Christmas too. There we go. Blue Christmas. Kim Wilde and Mel Smith released a popular 1987 version of Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree. They look British. I think these people are British. Which singer originally recorded this? Oh, we know this, 1958. Shalea's going to know this. Is it Brenda Lee? You'll have a blue Kwanzaa without you. Or have a Merry Christmas. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Traveling Fools and Shalea both saying Brenda Lee. And Zach's probably just delayed. It'll pop up when I come back. Rocking around the Christmas tree. La da 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 da. In the carol Silent Night, what word completes the line? All is calm, all is bright, I believe. I think it's with a B, bright. But I could be wrong. Is it all is right? All is bright? Round yon version, mother and child. We've got, oh yeah, and Zach did come in with Brenda Lee. I don't know why yours is delayed today and getting over to me. But now we've got Shalea and Traveling Fool saying bright. We've had a lot of years of singing these songs to remember. Bright. Bright is right. Who originally recorded the 1953 Christmas classic, Santa Baby, la da 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 da, Santa Baby? Eartha Kitt? I don't know, Shalea knows. Ha! Zach says unbright. I know Shalea knows this one. Eartha Kitt. There we go. I wasn't sure. I was. Yay. Round 4, food and drinks. Okay, food and drinks. Eggnog. In what year are turkeys thought to have first appear in Britain? See, I told you there's a UK thing to this. All right. Yes, Columbus was like 1492. There were Vikings in around 1000. 1526. What was going on in the 1500s? 1626. Now you've got people that were landing. I mean, because the Mayflower wasn't the first ship to land in America. So I'm going to say that somebody brought a turkey back in 1626. Zach sang, okay. Oops, Madonna sang it later. Yeah, a lot of people, I think, have sang it. So Traveling Fool says D, 1726. Very possible. Mumsy says C, 1526. Traveling Fool says no idea, just guessing. Oh, and there's Chalet with B, 1626, like me. So we're all over the board. Zach saying 1626 as well. All right. The favorite is 1626, but we got a 15 and a 17. No one thinks 14. 1526 by American traders. Wait. I didn't get to read all of that. They became popular as a festive dish during Christmas and other special occasions in the following centuries. Wow. 1526. So wait, somebody got that right. Who said Chalet? Chalet got it right. No, yeah, was that C? Was that C? Oh no, C was 1526. So Mumsy got it right. Wow. Figured they would have tried a few times, but ate it halfway home. Oh, yo, Traveling Fools. That's good. Yeah, good jobs, Mumsy. Yeah, okay. I figured it took me some time there when I got it. What ingredients are used to make Australia's traditional Christmas dessert called a White Christmas? You know what I'm going to guess? I'm going to guess if something's called White Christmas, it's probably got meringue and it's egg whites. But I don't know. I don't know this. Anybody from Australia? White Christmas. They'll probably show us a picture of it. If they don't show us a picture, I'll Google it. I don't see any answers from anybody. Dried fruit and rice bubbles. Is that like Rice Krispies? Okay, got to get a picture. I'm going in. We're doing it live. Australia White Christmas. It's a no bake. Oh yeah. It's half Rice Krispie treat and half fruitcake. There you go. That actually, I love fruitcake. I absolutely love fruitcake. So if you took all the fruits and nuts from fruitcake and put it in a Rice Krispie treat, that sounds pretty good. Rice bubbles. They call it rice bubbles. That's funny. Wow. Kangaroo pie. Coconut. You guys are going to puts a twist on it. Yeah, you'd have to be starving to eat that. Oh, I think it looks good. I might need to buy some Rice Krispies and some marshmallow. No, it'd be too expensive. A box of Rice Krispies is like $8 here. We were wondering if we had to boil the rice and catch the bubbles. Okay, back to the game. Oh, I could put, why don't I have this on full screen? What is a female turkey called? A hen. A tom. A male turkey is a tom. What if it's Jane? Tom and Jane. But I would think it would be like a hen. It's Traveling Fool saying. Traveling Fool says a hen. A girl turkey, Chalet says. What if it's Jane, like Jane Doe? Tom and Jane. Or Jill. Jack and Jill. Tom. Gobble with a wobble. Mumsy says a hen. Let's see, are they going to trick us on this one? Too bad it wasn't male, because I know that's Tom. Yes, it's hen! This warm spiced beverage is a Christmas tradition in Germany and Austria and often enjoyed outdoors during winter markets. What's it called? I'm going to guess mulled wine. Anybody got anything better than that? Mulled wine? Sounds like Germany and Austria. The delay is killing me. No idea, Traveling Fools. Chalet says cider. I was thinking cider as a possibility. Mumsy says a hot toddy. I would like that. That sounds good. Let's see. I'm sticking with mulled wine, but we've got mulled wine, hot toddy, and cider. Glow wine. Okay, back over here. German mulled wine. I didn't get the German name of it, but it is mulled wine. Yay! Gee, it was on the tip of my tongue. Dixon cider is your favorite. Oh, okay, wait. Dixon cider. Oh, is that like a beer kind of thing too? Well, it's made from apple. Oh. So Dixon is a brand name of cider, is it? But then they make different vodka fusion and stuff. Okay, learn something new. Oh my gosh, traveling full instead of traveling fool. All right, in a classic British Christmas pudding, what is sometimes hidden inside? So the person who finds it says they have good luck for the coming year. It's either a penny or a ring. Or should I just say a coin or a ring? Well, because they have king's cake. In king, is it a ring? I think it's a coin. You guys, I'm glad you're having fun in the chat. That's awesome. Does anybody have an answer for what? Where's Gibbo? Gibbo would know this. A plum. Oh, not followed by pudding. Zach says a plum. I say a coin. Coin! Yay! It's a coin. What fruit is commonly used in the sauce served alongside roast turkey at Christmas dinner? Now, if this is British, it's probably plum sauce. But cranberry. American is cranberry sauce. Now I want a roast turkey dinner. But not gonna happen. Traveling Fool says cranberry. Chalet says she can't even concentrate now. She's laughing so hard. Well, good. Laughter is good medicine. Cranberries. What spice is traditionally sprinkled on top of eggnog other than cinnamon? Correct. It is not cinnamon. I watched the most fascinating documentary. It was probably an hour long. It was so detailed about nutmeg, and it was only on one island here, here in Southeast Asia, like near Borneo or something. But it was a little small island, and the Dutch and the British and the French and the Americans and everybody's trying to do trade with these people because they were the only ones that had nutmeg. And something happened, and some of the people had to migrate to a second island that's like you could row your boat there, right? I mean, it wasn't far, and you could see the other island. They went over there. And they brought some of the trees with them. So now there's like two islands. Well, I mean, back then there were two islands. And did you know in that documentary, it said that, as Americans, we know that New Amsterdam was the Dutch, right? Manhattan Island of New York City. And we bought it from the Dutch, right? It was all about the nutmeg. The sale by the Dutch, well, and at that time to the British, right? The sale of New Amsterdam to become New York was all over the nutmeg. You're still laughing. Okay. Yeah, of course it's cranberries. An Indonesian island, I think. Yeah. Sorry, Chalet. Couldn't resist the joke. Took me a minute too. All right. Nutmeg. So I encourage you, go find a documentary about nutmeg. It's really interesting. If you find a good documentary. Which historical figure is often associated with banning mince pies along with other Christmas celebrations in 17th century England? Cromwell. Wasn't it Cromwell? Evil man. He's the one who was starving all the Irish and stuff. But then there was something historical that I was reading or learning about, and Cromwell had set up something in America, and I'm seeing this little bit of history, and it was it was something good in American history, and then it was but Cromwell was involved in, and I'm like, wait a minute. Is that the Cromwell? And I had to Google it up, and I was like, oh, that evil man did something good. What? I mean, weird. You still haven't got, I know. I'm sitting here, I'm trying to sit still so it doesn't squeak. Elizabeth I, Queen Elizabeth I. Is Cromwell the one that said you could have Christmas again? Seventeenth century is, you're right. Cromwell, I don't think was 1600s. I think he was 1700s. So maybe Cromwell's the one that said you could have Christmas again. You have sensitive ears? Okay, Queen Elizabeth I. Oh, it was Cromwell. It was Cromwell. Woohoo! What festive treat were unmarried women in England once encouraged to eat in hopes of attracting a husband? Okay, let me rephrase this question. What is any festive treat in England? I don't even, the unmarried women, hopes of attracting husbands. What is any festive treat in England? The Christmas pudding. Mince pies. They just talked about the mince pies. I'm going to move this over. Go with your gut. Cromwell Hall at Trenton State. Figgy pudding. I want me some figgy pudding. I want me some figgy pudding. Okay, well, let's see. What is it? Gingerbread man. Oh my God. Okay, wait a minute. Okay. Oh, cats. Okay. Does that mean this is kind of like a voodoo doll kind of thing? But instead of like putting evil on somebody and sticking pins in the voodoo doll, you're eating the gingerbread man to attract a man? That's just like creepy. If that's the case. The figgy will get you jiggy. I like that, Chalet. What the L? Yeah, that's weird. Okay, next up we have, in which direction should you stir mincemeat for good luck? Oh, come on. What are these British things? Where's Gibbo? Instead of torturing it, you just eat it. Exactly. I'm never going to think of gingerbread men the same way. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Poor thing. She's so afraid of Mr. Piggy. You guys can still hear me, right? Right would be clockwise. So Chalet and Zach are both saying clockwise. Traveling Fool says whichever direction the trash can is located. Yeah, okay, I'll go with clockwise. I mean, come on, it's British. Yay, we're right, clockwise. Round 5. Oh, finally. Christmas around the world. Which country sends a Christmas tree to London? To London's Trafalgar Square each year as a thank you for Britain's support during World War II. Okay, so who did Britain support during World War II? Mostly it would be France. I mean, there were plenty of other countries involved. It was a world war, but I mean, I would say France. Traveling Fool is guessing maybe Sweden. Chalet is saying France. It'd be interesting if it's Sweden. How did they support Sweden? Norway. Wow, Traveling Fools, you were on the right track. In which country is it popular? Is it a popular Christmas tradition to eat fried? Oh, I know this one. I'll wait. I'll give you guys a chance to answer. Okay, where do they eat fried chicken from KFC as a popular Christmas tradition? We did have it in one of our other trivias. France always needs protecting. Traveling Fools knows. Does anybody else remember? Do you know which country do they eat KFC fried chicken for Christmas? See now, why am I so hungry? I ate dinner before the show. I shouldn't be hungry, but all this talk of all these foods is making me hungry. Japan. Yes, it's Japan. We're too smart for this one. Okay. How do you say Merry Christmas in Spanish? Oh, again, too easy. I like it. Me likey. I'm Mikey. I likey. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. La da 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 da. Anyone who grew up in America knows Feliz Navidad and knows that that's Spanish. Cambodia. Yeah. I think maybe there are a lot of Cambodians that go eat KFC on Christmas. They probably have a big special, a Christmas special, big family bucket deal, you know. Yeah, Feliz Navidad. I'll check on Facebook real quick and see if they have like a special Christmas promotion. KFC. Oh, wow. No. Wait, let me put KFC Cambodia. Got to find their official channel. There it is. Okay. They have spicy Korean. Why aren't you scrolling? There we go. Oh, look at this. Japanese yuzu crunch and burger. $20.50. You get 2 Cokes, you get a bucket of chicken. I wonder if it's their, well, I think this yuzu is the sauce, but interesting that the Japanese sauce is on special around Christmas time. Top up 30% on delivery. Start the new year with a calendar. Well, that's clever actually. So then in your calendar, then it always remind, it's right there on your desk. It's time for lunch. You're going to order KFC. That's clever. I should go get one. But I'm not buying combos. I guess you have to buy a combo in order to get it. I'm not buying the combos. 50% off. 50% off. Nothing specifically Christmas. Look at that. $2.20. You'd get a chicken burger, a piece of chicken, and a drink. Or if you don't want the burger, you get the piece of chicken and rice and a drink. And I don't know if that's a sauce or if that's like a little thing of soup. Yeah, Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Okay, back to the game. In which country do children place their shoes by the fireplace for Sinterklaas to fill with gifts? Well, there's a clue. Sinterklaas. Who calls Santa Claus Sinterklaas? Maybe Germany, maybe Dutch or Belgian, maybe Denmark, or someplace like Scandinavian. Sinterklaas. The Netherlands traveling fool says the Netherlands. I thought maybe Dutch. Yeah. I mean, just by the language, Sinterklaas sounds like it could be Dutch. Zach is also saying the Netherlands. Chalet saying Denmark. They're real close to each other. The Netherlands. In Britain and Canada, which holiday is celebrated the day after Christmas? We know this. We talked about it before. Because all the servants had to work on Christmas for the rich people. So they were given the next day. So the next day, they got to have their Christmas the day after. So they would prepare picnic lunches for the rich people. And then they would go off and go hunting or whatever, go on some kind of picnic, which was a box lunch. So it was Boxing Day, Rocky Balboa Day. Yeah, Boxing Day, says Zach. Oh, Mumsy has to leave. Oh, it's after 10. Okay. Bye, Mumsy. I'm going to do a Channy update, so make sure that you come back after. In fact, we can just, we'll just end this here. We've had fun. Well, let's see what well, we know it's Boxing Day. Okay. So I'll give you guys the Channy update because there's been some activity and it is cray cray. So let me share. Okay, I'm gonna wait. Just stop sharing that. There's baby. Baby. Cannot, I don't want you. Yeah, I got some tea. I got some tea to spill. I got some tea. I didn't want to say anything in the beginning, but now that we're at the end. And so, oh, wait. Okay. So since the games are officially over, anybody who doesn't want to hear the tea about Channy, remember that love transcends time and space. So wherever and whenever you hear this, I love you. I even love Channy. All right. But she's never going to come back to live in my house again. Yeah. Get some popcorn. Get your popcorn because this is good. This is good. All right. So let me share my WhatsApp. Okay. Let me just go like this. Oops. If I go like this, close, get that smaller. Let me see how it looks for you. Okay. And you guys don't, my contact chats, there's nothing there that's anything. Okay. So here we go. I guess where I can read it. So this was on Saturday. So this is quite a few days ago. Today. It's Thursday now, right? I was forced to do this. I'm also very sorry for what I did to you, but they forced me to do it. Forced to do what? Leave my house while I was teaching? You had a choice. You could have stayed home and told me the truth. Why should I believe you now? I always lie awake crying about the mistakes I made. Every month you go with your boyfriend to get a new visa and you tell me and Sister Claire you are coming to Phnom Penh. Now you are a thief too. You stole $70 from Claire by lying to her. You are a liar. Your tears are fake. I don't believe you. Pray to God for help. Find a church in Vietnam. There are Christians in Vietnam. I gave you help when I met you, but you have destroyed our relationship. I won't help you anymore. And when she says no, I think it's this part that, you stole from Claire. You're a liar. Your tears are fake. And she's saying no to that. Then yesterday, wait. So let me come over here and go back. There's yesterday. Okay, so I wrote Claire because, you know, if I hear anything, Claire wants to know it. If Claire hears anything, she lets me know. And so yesterday, Claire writes me, this is what Chani sent. I live in Cambodia every day, but I don't dare to go back home to my house. I'm afraid that Miriam will be angry with me, and I am very scared. Do you know why I didn't dare to return with the $70 you gave me? I paid a fine at the border. Then I took a car and arrived in Phnom Penh. I asked my wife, she means me, like her mother instead of wife, right, to come and pick me up, but she didn't come. I had to sleep at a friend's house in Bavet. That's the border town. Then I started to feel unwell. I felt nauseous. My friend took me to the hospital. She's a friend, and she brought me to the hospital. After I returned from Vietnam, she drove me to a hospital near Bavet. Then the doctor told me that I was 1 month pregnant. Don't worry, it's totally a lie. Then Miriam called here, I called Miriam and told her that I was crying and that I was 1 month pregnant. I called Miriam, but she didn't listen to me. Yeah, she called me, and you know what? She was crying, and I don't know how to say in Khmer, I don't believe you. Your tears are fake. You're a liar. I don't know how to say any of that. So I just went, wah, 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 wah. No, 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 wah, wah, no. Like that, because I didn't know any other way to communicate it. All right. So that was and then she hung up, right? It really upsets me. I'm afraid that when I arrive there, I know, oh my, I won't be able to do anything. I will be able to work, but I won't be able to do housework because my belly is already big. Oh, she's 1 month pregnant, but her belly is already big. It has been 1 month already. I'm afraid that she will be angry with me. That's why I don't dare to meet her, meaning me. Right? My boyfriend in Vietnam has nothing to do with this. He kicked me out. That's all. That is where he lived. I decided to leave Vietnam and go to Cambodia. So I asked Miriam to come and pick me up in Bavet. Yeah, be a tiny violin, blah, blah. But she said she was teaching a class and couldn't come. That part's true. So I went to a friend's house and asked her to help me. After that, I confirmed that I was pregnant and that my belly had grown over 1 month. She has no clue. It scares me, and I don't dare go and see Miriam. You understand. Don't worry, my sister. I will pay you back within 1 month because I am pregnant. I am pregnant and looking for work. Since I lost my child, I can't do much. I think since she got pregnant. I can only do small jobs to try to pay you back. And then she sends her this picture, and she's like, what is she trying to tell me with this picture? I said, I don't know. Maybe she's got an allergy or something. I don't know. And then I sent her the screenshot, which I'll show you guys. All right, let me go back over to what I said with Chani. So did I read this part? No, I ended here. I won't help you anymore. So then yesterday, so I want you to know that's what she wrote, Claire, right? Stefano de Mera is likely behind this. Are you Stefano? Is that the Days of Our Lives? Remember that? Okay. So while she's writing that to Claire, she writes to me and says, what I cry, I'm hopeless. I don't dare to go see you. I dare to show my face. I'm ashamed of what I do. I'm afraid that when I get to your house, I won't be able to do anything. I can only call you and cry. I'm sorry that I thought wrongly about this man, but I have no contact with him anymore, which I believe is an absolute 100% lie. I believe she's still with him and she's still in Vietnam. And all of this is made up lie. Oh, yeah, just like Luke died. Yeah. Oh, General Hospital. Okay. So I have no contact with him anymore. And I'm sorry that I indulged myself in being with him. I was a bad daughter. I'm really sorry that I had a child before marriage. I'm sorry. I really thought wrongly. I don't dare to meet you. The thing my sister, she means Claire, the $70 that Claire sent her is not what you think. You think I'm going back to be with that Vietnamese man. But no, you can call him and ask him. I'm not with him anymore. Now when I get to the border, when I get to the border, if it's true, I'll take out $70 to pay the fine for them. And then I asked you to come and pick me up, but you were busy. I also asked my friend's house. Okay, wait. Before I go any further in this $70, she took a picture. Okay. Let's come back over here to Claire. All right. Here's her passport. October. I don't think I can zoom in on this for you, but this says October 8th or 9th, right? When she went in the first time, and then November 7th and November 8th, right? And so when they gave her October 9th, okay, you guys are talking soap operas. All right. When they stamped October 9th, they wrote, and this is the day, the month, the year. So they wrote November 7th is when it would expire. So she would know what day it expires. So they wrote that for her, right? So then actually she wasn't late. On November 7th, she went and went out, right? Got stamped out. And then she got stamped back in on November 8th. And they wrote 12/6 is when it would expire. And she was trying to say that she was late. Excuse me. My throat's dry with all this talking. You know, they put these plastic seals across drinks. I discovered a place that has lemonade for $1. I got myself some lemonade, but I'm just going to add some water into it. You hate that shows, but you had many exes that watched all the nonsense. So she lied to Claire about it being late. She's still lying, saying, oh, I'm going to pay you back and everything, but I needed it for the visa. No, she didn't. And she doesn't know that when we look at this, we know the truth. All right. You had to watch something while we were pregnant. Yeah, I know. Okay. Let me go back to what I said, because I'm not even to the juicy part yet. I mean, so I'm right here. Let me move the box over a little bit. You guys can see, yeah. Ready for $70 to pay the fine, right? And then I asked you to come pick me up, but you were busy. I also asked my friend's house. I came to renew my passport before. Please stay overnight. Then I checked on Facebook and saw a shop near Tak Mau. Okay, that's just south of town. You need to get down. That's like the suburbs of Phnom Penh. All right. So she's trying to say that now she saw a shop near Tok Mao. They were recruiting for a karaoke shop, which is prostitution. I had no choice but to come here. I didn't dare to go home and meet you because I was 1 month pregnant. Now, this is the first time she's telling me that she's pregnant, right? She's trying to convince me of this. Then they forced me to drink alcohol in the karaoke and to entertain the customers. I told them that I couldn't drink alcohol. I apologized because I was 1 month pregnant. I just asked them to clean, just as a cleaner. They agreed. I was really embarrassed that I didn't let my body get bad. I wrote back, I don't believe anything you say. I gave you so much opportunity. I even introduced you to the king as my daughter. You have brought shame on my reputation. Of course, you know, nobody knows. I mean, you guys know, but I mean, most of the time, if I see someone, I just say, oh, she got married and went to Vietnam. I just leave it at that. Or she got married and she moved away. And that's all I say. But anyway, you have brought shame on my reputation. You made the choice to leave. You cried on the phone when I was in America and said you were afraid I wouldn't come back. But in reality, you were getting your passport so you could leave. Everything you said was lies. So everything you say now is still lies. I don't believe you are in Tok Mao. I believe you are in Vietnam with your boyfriend and his family. If you ever come back to Phnom Penh, you can come to my house to get your things. Then you can take your bag and leave. And then I added, I am suffering so much in my life right now because you made the choice to leave me. I said, Jesus will forgive you, but I will never trust you again. Okay, if you don't believe me, that's fine. Maybe the next day I'll ask my boss to send me to pick up the stuff. It's never going to happen because she's not in Tok Mao. And I'll have him confirm with you that I'm in the black. I work at the karaoke here, and you'll see everything I'm saying. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for your good wishes in advance. Thank you for everything in the past, and sorry for my mistakes. But now I'm a month pregnant. I'll try to earn money for my own children. Thank you, sir, for everything. Okay, so let's go back over to Claire. So while this is being said, we continue here. Today. Hello, Miriam. I hope you slept well. I'm sending you Channy's latest messages, as well as the photos she sent me. I imagine she wants me to believe that this is an ultrasound that she had done recently. But looking a little more closely, I can see that the ultrasound is dated June 27th, 2025 or 2024. Still, it'd be June. Look at the ultrasound image. The date at the bottom right is clearest. I don't know whether it's actually hers or not, but in the end, it doesn't really matter. I no longer have any doubt that she is genuinely trying to manipulate me. I'm hesitating about telling her that I'm coming back to Cambodia in 1 week just to see her reaction. But what's the point? So then here's like all these, sonogram pictures and stuff, right? Which she probably just got off of Facebook or something. I said, yes, showing photos she thinks will help you believe her lies is what she does. And then Claire adds, on top of that, there are many inconsistencies. In the photo she sent with her hand on her belly, the dress is khaki green. In the video, the dress is blue. So there's a video. And so then, do you know what the medication? So then she looked up this medication. Esostad 20 is used for. It's for acid reflux, to protect the stomach, or to treat an ulcer from eating too much spicy food. She may have developed an ulcer. So she was crazy eating things too spicy and then being sick after, but never stopped. And here's the date. It's 2024. And then she says, what? 1 month pregnant. What nonsense. I said, she doesn't know what the numbers mean, so she doesn't realize how we catch her lies. And she doesn't speak English, so she's not going to know what I'm saying. Plus, I put it at the end for this purpose. She goes, you are right. I said, did she ever send her location? Nope. She has to still be in Vietnam. And she goes, and then Claire's not sure if she knows how to send the location with WhatsApp. I said, oh, no, she knows how. She's going to ask to send the location again. I said, if she sends a photo and not a live link, then she is lying. She says, definitely, I'll let you know. So then Claire, amazing. I did not know ChatGPT could do this, but she takes this picture, which this is Khmer writing, I guess. She goes, Miriam, do you want a good laugh? I zoomed in on the photo. So I guess it's actually this photo. Okay. So this part right here. I zoomed in on the photo of the medications and asked ChatGPT to tell me what the text on the sticker inside the medication pouch says. And it replied, on the image, we can see a medical form with check boxes in Khmer. What can be read or recognized are two options. One, not pregnant. One, pregnant. The check mark is placed next to the words which mean not pregnant. In other words, the document indicates that she is not pregnant. So I don't even know if this is her real picture or just a picture she got from the internet, but she obviously didn't know what it said, and she wouldn't think that we knew what it would say. And so Claire says she actually managed to send me a photo where it clearly says in black and white that she is not pregnant. I laugh. She laughs. I says, I'm amazed at ChatGPT. And so she goes on and says, I think you're right. Channy must still be in Vietnam. I asked her to send me her location because I don't know where Tak Mau is. She replied that it's in Kandal province near Phnom Penh, but she didn't send her geolocation. And at the same time, she told me that having an abortion would cost her a lot of money. Yeah, Sister Claire, it's going to cost a lot of money for me to have an abortion. So she translated the Khmer text and it said, if I have to have an abortion, it will cost me a lot of money. I have to go see a doctor to have the baby removed. You understand, right? And I have no choice. I have to give up the baby. Please advise me on what I should do now because I'm in Kandal province near Phnom Penh. Please help me, sister. What should I do? Oh, she's not asking for money yet. She's just hoping that Claire will offer it to her. I'm very worried. I'm 10 months pregnant already. What should I do? This was translated from Khmer. So now, because I thought, well, maybe it's a typo kind of thing, right? Instead of 1 month, it's actually 10. No, but if she was speaking Khmer, Moi is 1, Dop is 10. So the translation isn't going to mistake Moi and Dop, right? So now she's trying to say she's 10 months pregnant. I don't know. What should I do? I said, oh my goodness, 10 months. She is so naive to think you would believe any of this. I said, she is setting you up to ask for money for the abortion, which is fake, of course. And so then she sent her the name of a clinic where she can get a free abortion. Now, I'm not for abortion, okay? But yeah, and did I finish everything? Yeah. Yeah, I finished everything. Okay. Yeah, was she ever pregnant when she said she was pregnant, like when she first came to live with me, and and my friend, my gosh, Cecile, my friend Cecile was telling her, you need to get an abortion. and all this, blah, blah, blah. And then, then she told me she was bleeding, and I took her to like the women's hospital that's like for Cambodians. It's like free healthcare and everything. And then when I picked her up, because I had to like go to tutoring or something, so I dropped her off. And then when I came and picked her up after tutoring, she said that, yeah, they confirmed that she'd had a miscarriage. So as far as I know, she was just having a regular period and was lying about all of that, wanting to see what kind of reaction. Yeah, she insults people's intelligence. Absolutely. Oh, Traveling Fool said, I hate when I'm forced to drink. My rubber arm is so tired of being twisted. Yeah, she tells whoppers. Yeah, it's better than the soap opera, right? She should stand in front of a bridge and maybe someone will rescue her again. Yeah. Yeah, don't just stand on the bridge. Don't jump. Don't jump. We're not encouraging anybody to jump or anything like that. I don't want. That's why also, when I was being really hard on her, I also said, you know what, Jesus will forgive you, but I will never trust you again. Trying to push her toward getting help someplace else. I don't want to push her over the edge. But she was never going to jump. That's possible. I mean, I wasn't there, so I don't know. Like, had she climbed over the rail and was on the other side of the rail, or was she just standing next to the rail, but on the inside? I don't know, because I only saw pictures after they had like put her on the ground, and she was lying on the ground before the police took her. So anyway, so that's that. That's the latest. She's playing Claire like a piano or like a violin or whatever the expression is. She's playing her, and that's it. That's what happens, Again, I don't regret that I had her with me for a year. I appreciate the addition to my life that she was while she was here. And I think I gave of myself to her as well. So, she had a place to stay. She had food to eat, and everything. And she had kindness and love from me. And I think that she's just at a place in her life that she didn't know how to accept that, yeah, she's probably a habitual liar. I think, to go to this level, it's got to be habitual. Sounds like life in the red light district is not the best lifestyle choice. Yeah, I don't think it is. And remember, they told her to do it. Yeah, they forced her to leave, Yeah, I don't feel any guilt at all. She's 27, she's an adult. And so this is the choice she made. And now she's, we have the expression, you make your bed, you sleep in it. So these are the consequences of her actions. It's very cut and dry for me. I will say I was, a bit depressed and devastated when she first left. And for the first couple of days, I thought she was coming back. But after the first couple of days, when I realized she's not coming back, I was quite devastated, I will say. But, I got through it. Yeah, she's manipulating people. And there's people like that. Do I have any bad feelings toward Cambodians in general? No. I think most there's times where I left my laptop. I had a laptop in a bag. And I was on a motorcycle, a motorcycle taxi with another friend of mine. And we were on our way to a meeting. And as is customary, I put my computer between the neck of the motorcycle and the seat where the person sits. It's kind of like a little neck place, and that's where bags, you put your backpack, you put whatever there to make more room on the seat. Okay. And so that's what I did. My bag was there, my bag with my laptop in it. And I had to run up and get something for the meeting up into so we stopped in front of my apartment. I ran upstairs. My friend stayed downstairs with the moto, which I figured we were going to take to the meeting. I come back downstairs and my friend's just standing there. I'm like, where's the moto? And he's like, oh, he went off. I said, well, what about my laptop? And he didn't realize that my laptop was on the moto. And so he got off, paid the guy, and the guy went on his way. So we went back, we have this meeting we have to get to, but we went back to where we were when we got that moto dop, in case that was like his corner. And his friends were there and they tried calling him and he said he was like with somebody else. And that I think they couldn't get through to him at first. This was before smartphones. You just had little Nokia phones. You're 56 and you don't know either. So we have to go to the meeting. We go to the meeting. While we're at the meeting, I get a phone call. The motodop had gotten back to the corner with his friends. And we left our number with the friends. So he called. He had my laptop. He wanted us to come and get it. He didn't, when he drove off, he didn't think about it, but then he got another person. So he had to take them to where they needed to go before he could go back to his corner. Right. But he went back to my house looking for me. So he's looking for me at my house and we're at his corner looking for him. Finally, he goes back to his corner. His friends tell him, give him the number, and I got my laptop back. I mean, there are plenty of honest Cambodians, and I think the majority are, So anyway, that's the tea. I spilled the tea. And it's almost 11 o'clock here, so it's time for me to go to bed. There's no more school, no more tutoring, no more nothing until after the first of the year. But I want to sell more sandwiches. But as I found out last weekend when I went to sell sandwiches, is I was, after 3 hours, I was in too much pain and I had to go home early, when I probably could have sold more. So I cannot do it alone. I need to have someone helping me sell. And then but the good thing is I know the sandwiches sell. I know the sandwiches and the hot dogs both sell. And I think that when I'm set up with somebody else and we can actually also sell chicken fried steak, I know that the Cambodians are going to love it and they're going to go crazy for it. And hopefully it'll become like a trend. They come get it from me because there's no place else to get it. But when it's like just me, it's like, okay, I'm not going through that much work. Right. So step by step. So now the priority is to find somebody that can help me and hopefully not just like help me sell, but help me by being my new Channy, my new and improved better Channy. Yes. Thank you for the emojis, Chalet. Thank you, everybody, for listening. I hope you were at least entertained, if not informed. Nothing like changing brakes on my van and listening to a real life soap opera. Well, good. I'm glad that you guys all enjoyed that. And so now I'm off broadcasting until, well, I'm just going to keep it Mondays. I'm going to keep crosswords on Mondays. All right. Because maybe I'll get someone to help sell. Maybe I won't for this weekend, but I don't want to go back and forth and back and forth. So I'll just keep crosswords on Monday. So I'll be back on Monday. I have my weekend off. And yeah, so I hope to see you again. Keep your notification bell turned on if you are interested that like, oh, well, something happened with the border conflict or something happened here or there in the news or something I want to talk about, then I might do a spontaneous live stream. And so if your notification's on, then you don't have to watch it, but at least you'll know about it. Don't forget Bold and the Beautiful. Oh gosh, you guys are still talking about soap operas. Days of Our Lives was my favorite, like as a young mother, but I did watch Luke and Laura's wedding and, General Hospital, but that was like I was in high school when that was going on. So anyway, until the next time, I'll catch you later.